Hey now, Christian Hanna Horror Live. Hey now, how's everybody doing tonight? We are in the house, rocking and rolling. Christian Hanna Horror. Lucas Fonseca, hi. Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me? How are you doing today? YouTube reviews. Hey now, how you guys doing? We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Hanna Horror. Just rocking, guys. I'm in the house rocking my Demons 3 shirt. I'm rocking a shirt for a movie I haven't seen yet. That's so embarrassing. I haven't seen Demons 3 yet. But I got the shirt at Nightmare. And I just actually finished, if you guys want to know, I actually just finished Night of the Demons. So I saw the first one, and I just need to see part 3 and part 2 for that matter. What's up, everybody? Hey now. So I just wanted to go live. I wanted to hang out tonight. I was gonna work on some videos. For the weekend. Try to stay ahead. But I figured, what the hell? I'll go live tonight and just chat it up with you guys. So yeah. So I don't know what else to say about that. Guys, I'm just going to share the event right quick on the internet, on Facebook and stuff. And I would love for you guys to drop a comment on anything you guys want to know. Okay, so who do we have? Lucas, YouTube's. Oh, Dustin's here. What's up, Dustin? Lady Scarlet. Love Part 1. Very, very Halloween. What are your plans for Halloween this year? Going to HHN by any chance? Is that Horror Hound? Is that what you're talking about, the Horror Hound, the convention? I wish. It's so far away. I would love to go. But it's not in the stars for me, unfortunately. You guys are coming with me. We're going to get out the horror room because the internet's not great. Oh, my goodness. I almost tripped. It's dark in here. All right, can you guys hear me? I know you can't see me, but that will be remedied. But if you can hear me, that's all that matters at the moment. All right, so we're going to be moving into the kitchen because, excuse me, I'm probably really loud. The internet is unstable in the horror room. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I don't think you can hear me from down there, though. All right. Who do we have here today? All right, let's see. Oh, Megan Matson's here. What's up, Megan? Thank you for my thumbnails. Obviously, you could probably say I still use them very, very frequently. The only times I don't is when I just can't fit the imagery for the thumbnail that I want to do. But for the most part, I use them. And my next video will, of course, be one of the thumbnails you made me for Surviving the Sequels. What's up, Cinema of the Dead? What's up, my man? Don't you hate when the network won't work right in certain areas? Had the same problem. It's weird because my master bedroom is literally. My master bedroom is literally. Let me get a little bit lower. My master bedroom is literally parallel to my horror room bedroom. Same distance away from the. What do you call it? The router. But for some reason in the horror room, it just doesn't like to get internet there. So I don't know. Puckett, what's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? What's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Ask away. I want y'all to ask whatever questions y'all want. Cavity colors. I love cavity colors. Hey, guys, 1 second. I'm not running away. Austin will cut. What's up, guys? I'm not running away. I'm going to grab my power cable for my computer because I don't want my laptop to die. Y'all hang tight. Let me know if y'all see anything creepy while I'm gone. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, y'all ready to see my new hat? Okay, let's see my new hat. I got a Tarman head. I'm about to make a makeshift mic stand. Oh my God, that's perfect. All right, so let's see. Lady Scarlett said, it's funny you're doing a live stream tonight because today I purchased 2 horror movies that are Boo and Haunted Hospital. Haven't seen any of those. Yeah, thanks. I got the hat at Texas Frightmare. And I love it. It's kind of in the vein of the London 1888 hats. You know, it's like a patch on there. I should have bought a patch to put on my denim jacket, which would have been nice. Mulatto Vlogs, what's up, my dude? Spend it. Thank you. You don't have to give me any money, but I really do appreciate that, Megan. That's funny. My choice of drug is, if you guys must know, my choices of drugs are caffeine, blood thinners as an aspirin. I'm actually, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. I'm actually an LPN. I don't practice as a nurse. I keep my license up and everything. I'm an LPN, and people don't take aspirin enough. People are afraid of aspirin, especially like my friends and stuff. And they'll say, man, my head feels like it's going to explode. My head is so tight. And I'm like, don't take ibuprofen. It's not going to not work, but you have to loosen up the blood flow in your head because that's what's called a tension headache. And the way to get that is take a blood thinner, an aspirin. And I'll say, look, I'm telling you, take an aspirin, take 2 aspirins, and then your headache will go away. And finally, when my guy was like, okay, I'll try it. And he was like, oh my God, it worked. I was like, yes. A lot of headaches are tension headaches where your head swells up a little bit and then your blood flow is constricted and your blood's pumping hard to your head. It's hard. So I'm like, take an aspirin, it'll work. So I'm trying to bring aspirin back. They ought to pay me something. So yeah, what's everybody doing tonight, man? I'm probably gonna watch when I get done with the live stream. I won't do any work on any videos tonight because this is gonna be like my video. But I'm probably going to I'm either gonna watch Subspecies 2 or I'm going to watch I need to get Happy Death Day. I bought the second one because I wanted to see them both, and I was like, well, I can't find Happy Death Day 2 at Happy Death Day 1 at Walmart, so I just bought the second one. When will you do another? Okay. Megan says never. I'll give you the $2 back. Actually, I'll give you the $1.99 back. You're trying to make money off of me. Okay. You guys are funny. Guys, one of my good friends is in the chat. Roger, excuse me. 3B Production Co. A good buddy of mine. Met him. I just saw one of his videos one day, and we just talked and ended up becoming friends. So he's got a great channel and he's growing really fast. So be nice if you guys give him a follow. Excuse me, a follow. Go subscribe to his channel. Tell him I sent you. All that good stuff. Yeah, just trying to spread the love. I did a post the other day about YouTubers that I watch, and I really do watch. You know, I like to watch YouTubers that don't do exactly like what I do. Like I don't know. It's like that, and I try not to do what other YouTubers do. I don't know if anybody in the chat watching this is thinking about doing YouTube or thinking about doing movie reviews or horror videos. If you do, my advice would be, and I'm nobody, trust me. I have in actuality, having what I have, 6,700 subs, something like that. In actuality, that's nothing. That's not even a drop in the bucket. I mean, it's not. And I don't do it to get subs. Subs are just subs are a way to show you're doing something right, in my opinion. But if you're going to do videos and do reviews and stuff, two things: always be honest and be yourself, because I like to think if somebody subscribes to my channel, it's not because I just say I like Halloween 3. I like to think that, you know, they'll sub to my channel because they like just who I am, and, you know, I'm honest and don't sugarcoat anything how I feel. I'm always, you know, you can always tell when somebody's being extremely honest in their videos. And I'm a person that as a matter of fact, I think the first video I watched to Dustin's, like, I didn't really agree. Like, he really likes the My Bloody Valentine remake, and I think it's okay, you know, but he really likes it, and that's great. And I like movies that he doesn't love, so, and that's just the nature of the beast. Nobody likes the same movies. Nobody likes the same movies the same. But he was honest, and that's all you can ask. I mean, that's all you can really ask from reviewers, YouTubers, horror people. So that's really important. So if you're going to review a movie, and here's the thing here's the thing that I don't do that I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me about this. Nobody's ever noticed this. If you guys watch, okay, my Christian's Cult Classics. And I'm glad the videos are doing better now. I know breaking in a new series is hard. I got to get a groundswell from people. But I'm trying new things. That's another thing. I'm not trying to stay stuck in the usual things I do. Like, I could just keep doing top fives, and I'm going to. And I'm gonna start doing different top fives. I've got ideas for new top fives I think you guys are gonna love. But I'll get to the questions, guys. I'm not ignoring y'all. I just want to finish this thought before I forget. I like to try to new ideas because as an artist, as a musician, one thing I like about YouTube is I somehow feel a sense of artistry, if you will. I don't mean to sound pretentious, in trying new types of videos. So now the Christian's Cult Classics, it's nothing new. All I'm doing is reviewing movies. But if you can see, it's reviewing part ones, basically. Because if it's a sequel that I like, I'll do it for surviving the sequels. And you get a different take on that. It's not just, you know, hey, this movie's cool, check it out, this is why I like it. I try to do the 5 reasons. In actuality, I'm reviewing the movie. But I do it that way to try to make it seem fun. So if anybody's ever wondering if they should start doing videos, not that anybody's asked, but if anybody's wondering if they should ever get into YouTube and videos, I'm always apt to help out, spread your name, you know, just yada yada blah blah. But yeah, so I'll lay off of that. So let me see what we got. You're welcome, Roger. No problem, man. Slasher101. I remember watching your Laserdisc videos. That's how I found you. Sydney is on my case, Slasher101, for me to do a. She's on my case for me to do a Laserdisc collection. Like my entire horror Laserdisc collection. It's going to be a big video, and I don't like to do part 1, part 2. Like, if I do the collection, I'm going to do every movie in one video. So I need to just do that. It's not a movie that's going to take a lot of pre-production. I don't have to write down a script of things I'm going to say. I'm going to have to just do it. So, Lady Scarlet says, oh, hold on, Austin Wilcutt. I like the uncut version of My Bloody Valentine 1981. So much better with the extreme gore. Completely agree. There's one of my dogs right there. And I do like both of the My Bloody Valentine's. It's weird that that movie got remade because it's a cult horror movie. Like, it's just not this massive hit. You know, it was a good movie. It's just funny. Like, it's funny that we live in a world where My Bloody Valentine got remade before, you know, Child's Play did or something. It's just weird to me. Anyway, Lady Scarlet says, I have a huge horror movie collection. The only downside is the majority of them are DVD. I would love to upgrade all of them to Blu-ray, but would be way too costly. This is what I did, Lady Scarlet. I stopped just buying DVD, and as movies come out that I want to get, I just go on to buying Blu-rays, and eventually your collection starts to just kind of overturn. But be careful, because I've got a lot of DVDs that I'm seeing are worth money. Out of print DVDs. You know, you got to remember this, guys. Nobody thought VHSs were going to be worth anything. Like, they just, you know, when DVDs came out, everybody was just throwing them away. So if you've got the space and you can afford to not get rid of them, hold on to certain DVDs, because some of them are worth money. I mean, really, you got to think about that, guys. Let's see. Pocket, one disc at a time. One disc at a time. Absolutely, he's right. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to just rebuy everything. Just start getting Blu-rays as movies come out. Start that way, and then you'll start to. It's not going to be overnight. You know, don't be discouraged about that, because look, I was one of those people that was like, there's no difference between Blu-ray and DVD. There's no difference. There is. There's a big difference. Now, 4K, I can't comment on. I'm not ready to jump to 4K yet. So. I'm not going to say 4K isn't worth it, because it more than likely is. But for me, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to. I'm still satisfied with Blu-ray, so I'm not ready to jump to 4K yet. I eventually will get a player once the price comes down. But I'm also kind of hesitant, because this seems a little bit different. I'm not sure if 4K is really going to catch on. I think it will, but it'll be a very slow burn the way Blu-ray was. And if that's the case, that's the case. You know, but we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, they do good enough to where they're putting out old school movies on 4K. So, and I'm assuming it may not be a very expensive process to go from Blu-ray to 4K. So that's another thing. But, you know, time will tell. Time will really tell. My brother, Throwdown 47. That's my brother. Everybody in the chat right now. Throwdown 47. That's Trey Hanna. It's a military man. Y'all give him a salute. Terminator Dark Fate. To keep it short, Trey, I just thought it looked, you know, it just kind of looks, I don't know. I can't really put into words what I just thought was just so bad about it. I just was it just seems like it's almost going to be jokey. I don't know. I mean, it was great seeing Sarah Connor, but I don't know. The trailer just didn't really give me a good impression. But you know what? I mean, I don't know. You got to remember, you know, we've got a certain movie in this franchise. Terminator 2 is just the absolute one of the greatest, in my opinion, one of the greatest science fiction movies ever made. It's either that or like Aliens or something, you know. So the trailer doesn't just make me go wow, but time will tell. We'll see the movie. Trey, let me know what you didn't like about it, but we'll see the movie and we'll figure out if it's worth anything. So let's see who we got. I'm getting lost. Yo, homie, Alvin Kamara is pro AF. Oh, Orc. I'm so glad to see you in here, Orc. Orc's a good guy. Review production code. The one thing I like to do is I never go after a movie. I only talk about stuff I really like. That's what I was saying earlier. It started out like a non-conscious thing. I never, if I don't enjoy something, I really try to avoid saying this too. I try to. Sometimes I catch myself and I sound silly. And I really try to catch myself. And I urge a lot of you to try to start thinking in a different way. I'm not saying think like me, but start to understand what you're saying. You know, and I'm not accusing anybody in the chat of this, because you all are fine people. It's mostly in like the Halloween page groups. You know, the Halloween fanatics. To say you hate a movie, it's just like, what did that movie ever do to you? Like, it's like you can really enjoy a movie or you don't enjoy a movie. But to hate a movie, it's like, why? You know, maybe if you were a victim of like one of the Ted Bundy victims of a family, and you see a movie come out, you basically glorifying Ted Bundy, put a movie. I can understand hating that movie, because that's going to bring up horrible memories. But like to hate a movie in other ways, it just seems silly to me. So I, what I'm getting at, though, that's completely off topic. That's just my rant for the day. But I try not to. I try not to be negative on my channel, I guess is the thing. Why do I? Here's the other side of it. Let's say I review Halloween Resurrection. I'll just use that as a blatantly obvious example. What if I just berate the film in a review? Like I just berate the film. And I've reviewed Halloween Resurrection, and I'm pretty sure if you go back and watch my review of it, it's old, and it was, the quality's not as great as it is now. But I basically was just like, look, is it the best in the franchise? No, but can you find enjoyment out of it? Sure. So even then, I didn't say nothing just negative about it. But for me to just berate a film and be negative, and then let's say that person avoids that movie, but then they maybe watch it like a year later and they really liked it. Well, I robbed that person of that movie for a year. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person to ever say, don't watch this movie, it's bad. Like, I want you to find out. Now, other people go to reviewers in a sense of, other people actually, watch reviewers for that sense. Some people, I don't want to say don't like to think for themselves, because that's really mean for me to say. I don't want to say that, but it kind of seems like that. Some people wait for reviewers to put out their review of a movie to decide if they want to go see it or not. And that's fine, because you can build a relationship with that reviewer if you see that you have the same mindset. But I'm always the kind of person, I don't care who comes, I don't care, it doesn't matter if I go look up a Siskel and Ebert review of this movie that's come out a long time ago and I haven't seen it, I will watch it for myself and decide that. That's just how I am. So that was very long-winded. Okay, Lady Scarlet. Austin, most of my DVDs have Scream Factory releases, and Scream Factory is $40. Check Amazon. Check Amazon, especially for the releases from Scream Factory that have come out a while back. Like, you can probably get Halloween 3 for $20. And you got to remember, those releases packed with a punch. You're buying much more than the movie, so that's something to take in consideration if you're really into documentaries, behind the scenes interviews, commentaries. YouTube Review says, I found you from the top 5 of each year's videos. That was like my big, that was like my big hit. When I did those top 5s of the years, that just, I would do like 160, 180 views a video. And when I did those, all of a sudden I would consistently 300. And I was like, maybe people really enjoy these because it's a mystery, You watch a review of somebody, let's say like you go watch a review of Halloween 2, I keep using Halloween as an example, and they have a picture of Halloween 2 and the thumbnail is them doing this, then you don't need to watch the video because they're just going to say they really like the movie. But the top 5 of the year lends you to see, okay, let's see what Christian's videos are. So I thought that was a good run for me. And I'm going to do the 2000s next. So the 90s and 80s were really fun. My Bloody Valentine is such a great movie. It is. And I assume you're referring to the remake, the original, Roger. Yeah, I love the original so much. My wife just was wearing a shirt of My Bloody Valentine the other day. Puckett says, yo, Quentin Tarantino's new movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, kind of dances around the Manson family murders. Your thoughts? With all that being said earlier about the Ted Bundy scenario, with all that being said, I personally am extremely excited to see what he's going to do with this. It almost seems like serial killers are back in fashion almost in terms of movies. So I'm excited. I like Tarantino. He's very hit and miss with me. I either love the movies or I either love the movie or I don't enjoy it whatsoever. So interested, very interested. Below Vlogs, can you watch one of my videos? And tell me if you like the way I have my horror collection? Absolutely. I will watch it as soon as I'm done with this. Orc 145626. Living in LA, how many tornadoes have you seen in person? I haven't. It's funny when you say seen. I've been in my house where probably 6 or 7 have passed by, and that's really in the last year. It's getting crazy how many storms are coming through. I mean, it's crazy, absolutely nuts. Hopus Heidlin, I hope I pronounced that right. I see you comment on my videos a lot. Thank you very much for that. What subgenre of horrors your favorite? I like a lot, man. I really do. I love found footage movies, and I love watching 3 or 4 bad found footage movies to find one really good one. You know what I mean? I like found footage. I like, obviously, I enjoy a good slasher, but I get burnt on them quick. I'll go through phases where I want to watch 3 or 4, and then I'm done for a while, and then I'll watch a couple. Right now, I'm enjoying the full moon. I know that's not a genre, but it kind of is. Like a full moon movie is a full moon movie. I'm sure a lot of you understand what I mean by that. I really like the mini horror in terms of like ghoulies and critters and Puppet Master. I love that. And I love movies on the holiday of Halloween. I don't think that's a subgenre, but I don't know. I really don't know that I have a favorite. I get through phases. I like big monster movies. I'll enjoy a good Godzilla film. But slasher probably. 3B says the majority of my collection is DVD. I buy Blu-rays all the time, but I find DVDs for $1 or $3, and some are way out of print. That's the thing too. You got to remember. That's why I was telling Lady Scarlet, don't just sell some of your DVDs, because some of them are worth money. Okay. Let's see. Slasher 101. I don't know. I like some movies to have that green. Totally understand that as well. Austin says 4K is very minimal in difference. Not a huge leap like Blu-rays versus DVD. I wouldn't know. I haven't been able to, get a player yet. Visited by Voices once says Blu-ray will be off the market before UHD 4K or DVD. Retail is abandoning the format. It sounds like you would know better than me. Personally, when I walk into my Walmart, it's probably 80-20. But that's just the area I live at. Maybe in more urban areas, that change is more progressive, and I can believe that totally. I can totally believe that. I just know that I'm not ready yet. So, and it's going to be interesting because you got companies like Screen Factory and Arrow Video that they're not. Screen Factory's not doing 4Ks of their movies yet. They do a 4K transfer, but they're not doing 4Ks yet. They're doing 4K releases. It's going to be. That's another thing I wonder about. When you see people like that start to do those transitions, then maybe. But who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I want to keep physical media alive. Obviously, whatever I need to do, I'll do it. 3B says all we need is Linda Hamilton and a Terminator, but they can't get it right. I don't know. Popus Heikelin says T2 has an amazing opening. I couldn't agree more. I think it's one of the greatest movies ever. Let's see. Puckett says, you thought 4K HD was enough. Well, 8K is fixing to be released. They're talking about the PS5 pushing the 8K. And that's going to be a driving force, guys. I watched this documentary on on Blu-ray, excuse me. And, there was a small war that some people don't even remember. It was, and I know Trey remembers this because we would go to FYE and we would see it back in 2007, 2006, HD DVD, which died a quick death. At least it seemed it. It was like almost like HD DVD was here and then gone overnight. A big reason a lot of people believe that Blu-ray won the war was because of the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 played Blu-rays, and PlayStation 2, when it came out, it was DVD compatible, and that a lot of people think that the DVD compatible on the PlayStation really drove the market for DVD. Now, that's not to say that DVD wouldn't have eventually become the home format, but the power of that PlayStation is incredible. The power of the PlayStation is incredible. Let's see. See my buddy Sean Beard's in here. I'm going to get to your comment. Mike O, what's going on, Mike O? It's good to see you here. Do you think they should do another Freddy versus Jason type movie? Like with other horror characters? I think Pennywise would be a great fighting horror icon. Who would Pennywise fight, though? That'd be interesting. You see, Pennywise versus Freddy would be interesting because they're two. Like, what is Pennywise? Can you kill him? Does he really die when you kill him? Like, that's something to think about. You don't really know too much of his history. I'm gonna take this hat off. You don't really know with Pennywise. It's interesting. So that'd be an interesting movie. Orc says, I think the Xbox One will be cheap in 2 years when next-gen Xbox and PS5 drops. It's sitting at $280 at the moment. Cheap Blu-ray player, but not Sony. Absolutely. Okay, Sean Beard says, I used to agree with you, And then Critter's a new binge happened. And then a lady had sex with a critter. And I can't help it. I don't remember what I said that you don't agree with, Sean, but I can agree that that's upsetting as well. Yeah, there comes a point where even if I'm a big fan of something, I said this in my cult classic review of Puppet Master of the Littlest Reich, which somebody told me I was pronouncing it wrong, which is awesome. I was told that I said that I'm a big Puppet Master fan. I love Puppet Master, but I'd be lying if I said I genuinely think that I'd be lying if I said I didn't. If I genuinely enjoyed Axis of Evil and Axis Rising, I didn't really enjoy them. I thought they were okay, but I just was not enthralled by them. And being a Critter fan, mostly because of Sean, just seeing stuff on the internet, and I'm like, well, let me finally just watch these movies. Sean really, showed me the world of critters. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm a fan of the movies now. And while the show is not good, Sean, I do think that the new movie coming out will suffice. I really hope so, anyway. So, Throwdown 47 says, I want this new Terminator movie to touch on the fear that some in public have on artificial intelligence. I didn't get any vibe from the trailer, but we will see. It's funny you say that, Trey, because I think you're going to get that from the new Child's Play movie. I really do. I think you're going to get that essence of fear from artificial intelligence from this Child's Play movie, because that's what it's about. And that'll be interesting. That'll be really interesting. 3B Production Co. Hamilton Books website was having a Screen Factory sale with some titles as low as $3 the other day. Yeah, Lady Scarlet, I don't know if she's here anymore. Yes, she is. That's something to look out for. So, excuse me. Okay. Will you ever review the Hammer films? I don't know. I just don't see people being interested in it. That's not to say that I wouldn't enjoy them. I maybe I can do like a marathon video where I do my top 5 favorite Hammer films. That'd be a good video. Let's do something like that. Because undertaking a lot of the reviews of them would probably be a little daunting for me. But yeah, we'll do that. That should help. Austin Willcutt, my Walmart mostly has DVDs and hardly any Blu-ray or 4K stuff. Unreal. It depends. I wonder if they go by the market at a certain Walmart, what sells there and what doesn't, and if they do, they adjust accordingly. That's something to think about as well. Adam L. pre-ordered the 78 Halloween mask and pumpkin prop from Tots today. Can't wait for September. I'm going to get the Halloween 5 mask from them and the Halloween 1 mask. I plan on getting both of those. I'm not going to pre-order because I got lucky and got the Halloween 2018 mask. I got the Halloween 2018 mask at my Halloween City before the pre-orders were getting shipped out. So hopefully I'll get lucky again. But yeah, I'm going to get the Halloween 5 mask. I've really been wanting a Halloween 5 mask, and I've never been able to get one. Okay, Kane Frederick, what's up, man? Good to see you. Kane Frederick says, Christian, what are some good places to get hard VHS other than eBay? Well, I can tell you this. Couple things, Kane. I was very blessed that a couple of my close friends, Kaylin, Tommy, they gave me some of theirs. Not a whole lot, but some of theirs. I'll tell you where I had the most success, man, was a Goodwill. I went to Goodwill and I got Nightmare 2, Psycho 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I check Goodwills often. Check them very often because they, every day it can be different stuff in there. So Goodwill is my best suggestion, or any type of thrift store. Now, probably not like Christian or religious thrift stores because from my experience working at one, I think they kind of just don't put those on the shelves. They just send them back out to another facility or something. But Goodwill has no problem putting out the Blair Witch Project on the shelf. So, but yeah, check Goodwills very frequently. Mimi asks, "What are your thoughts on Star Wars?" I'm just a casual fan. I think my favorite one I've ever seen. I've seen all of them, except I never saw the Solo story, and I think I saw Rogue One. The Force Awakens was fantastic to me. I loved it. Didn't enjoy so much the one after that. What was it? The Last Jedi. The one where Skywalker. holograms himself. It seemed a little weird to me. I didn't dig it. Did not dig it. I just wouldn't think. I wouldn't think Skywalker would be would hologram himself. That seems like a cheat. I don't know. Just seems bad on paper. Slasher 101. Hey Christian, where do you get your clear shelves from? The ones that have the Halloween 3 masks. I need to pick one up. Oh, that's I think it's called like an IKEA style shelf or a glass tier, if you will. I got it on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon. They're a little pricey, but they're nice. It's a very nice glass cabinet. It's a display cabinet. I think I paid right when I bought this house I'm in. I think I paid $130 for it, and it's a 4-tier. So yeah, get it on Amazon. You save a little bit of money because you got to put it together yourself, but it's a small price to pay. Lady Scarlet says the top 5 Hammer video would be awesome. Well, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure. I've got some homework to do. I love Wolfman. I know that. I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. Wolfman's probably my favorite. Did not care for Bride of Frankenstein. It's funny. I see all this art for the movie, and it's kind of like a pop culture thing where it's like Be My Valentine, and it's them too. And now I watch the movie, and they don't even talk. They're not even in the movie together for like 2 minutes. So, 3B says, Hammer has good stuff, but you have to be in the mood for that gothic stuff. Absolutely. I couldn't say that better myself. Gothic Dragon Warrior Queen says, hello, who are you? I think you know who I am. Oh, man. Okay. Austin Wilcutt says, Christian, if DVDs are selling more than Blu-ray, then that blows my mind. A standard depth format is more popular in an HD world that doesn't connect. You know, well, that's my guess. You know, I mean, it would make sense to me. You know, if you have mostly DVDs in your store and not so much Blu-rays, you know, a smart manager or a smart marketer, whoever would probably say, let's not focus so much on Blu-rays in the store because DVDs consistently are selling more. So let's put those on the shelves. That's a guess. Now, I'm not saying that's what your store's doing. You know, that would make sense to me. So. Let's see. And Lady Scarlet, yeah, I just realized after I said that, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is Universal. That's not Hammer. When it comes to Hammer, I just have to do a lot of homework. I don't know that I've ever seen a Hammer movie top to bottom. Maybe one, The Body Snatcher, if that's Hammer. So, yeah, I'd have to do a lot of homework. Let's see, Adam L. If you don't mind paying the markup prices, then horror conventions are good places to stock up on VHS shelves. Several vendors sell them at every show I've gone to. Yeah, Adam, that's true, man. As a matter of fact, I never told this story. They had a sealed, y'all ready for this? A sealed, HBO video sealed Return of the Living Dead VHS, but they wanted $75 for it. And I was just like, oh, it's probably worth probably 50 or 60, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, excuse me, my phone's going off. Lady Scarlet says that's Universal. Yeah, that's Universal, Christian. I'm so silly. The Late Horror Show evening. Hey guys, what's up? I watch y'all. I like y'all's channel a lot. How you guys doing today, guys? We've gone about 40 minutes. I'm not going to go too long because I don't want to bore y'all. Gothic Dragon Warrior Queen says, "Do you have any girlfriends or are you married?" I am married. I am married. Excuse me. Well, good deal. I'm glad the late guys are good. So, one more thing for the people coming in here because the numbers have kind of gone up and down, so I assume people are coming in and out. You guys ask away, ask any questions. We'll go about another 20 more minutes. We'll go about another 20 more minutes and do our thing. Slasher 101. Christian, do you ever get the urge to open your figures? Lately, I've been wanting to open mine up to display them. You know, it's funny you asked that. This is maybe sacrilege to some people. I had a McFarlane's 1998. Excuse me. I had a McFarlane 1999 Michael Myers. That was just. I I got it cheap at I forgot where I got it, but I got it cheap, and I finally was just sick of, like, they take up so much wall space. So I was like, I'm opening this up, and I'm opening this thing up, and I'm just going to put it in one of my shelves, and I did. So yes, I do get the urge to. I'm not a big fan of those NECA packagings, like that come in like they kind of replicated, when the Jason Nintendo figure came out at San Diego Comic Con, which I actually have a copy of the San Diego one. My wife was like, "We're getting this." So we did this risque thing of giving this guy money on eBay, and then he went to the Comic Con and bought one and shipped it to us. But yes, I definitely do get the urge to open up my figures because they just take up a lot of space on the shelf. Okay, let's see. Austin says he wants I want the LD of the Return of the Living Dead for the old soundtrack before copyright BS. Yeah, I've got the original. I got a Laserdisc of Return of the Living Dead. I know Part 2 had a lot of issues with the soundtrack. I've got an original Laserdisc of Part 2, VHS of Part 2. I like the DVD audio still too. Like, I know it's different, but I kind of enjoy it. Like, I'm not saying I like it better, but I do enjoy it. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. Let's see. Queen Dragon Warrior Queen says, let's see. Y'all, the comments are coming in quick now. What is your favorite metal rock band? All right, metal band is Anthrax. I'm a big Anthrax fan. Favorite rock band would probably be Blue Oyster Cult or Alice Cooper for rock. But I like a lot of bands. I like Whitesnake a lot. Love Whitesnake. Just a lot of classic stuff. I'm not a big Slayer fan, but I love Anthrax. I love Megadeth. Yeah, metal. I don't know. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I'll listen to some hardcore music bands like. God, I'm drawing a blank now. I'm playing songs in my head from stuff I listened to. They were like. I like Atreyu a lot. I like In Flames is good. I was listening to Come Clarity today. It's good stuff. A lot of stuff. Let's see. Let me go back up. Christian, what's your favorite from the Maniac Cop franchise? I don't know. I think I like two, but honestly, the first three, I kind of like them all the same. They all serve their purpose, I think. But yeah, I think two. If I had to really pick, I think I'd pick two. Slash 101 says, can't wait to pick up that Candyman figure. Do you have the older McFarlane movie Maniac Candyman 3? I do not. I can't wait for the Candyman figure myself. I'm such a big Candyman fan. Any kind of Candyman, anything, I go crazy on. I messaged Tommy. Tommy McDaniel's here, guys. Those of you who watch my channel frequently have seen the Roundtable Reviews. Tommy McDaniel, that's Tommy from the videos. The very eloquent, the very well-spoken, and the very handsome Tommy. And he's here. So what's up, Tommy? Okay, let's see. Master Pro Gamer. Have you played the Friday the 13th game or Dead by Daylight? Yes, I've played both. And excuse me, my butt's starting to hurt. I've played both. Friday the 13th game is just a shame. We could have had so much more, and then the lawsuit happened. It's really a shame. I feel sorry for the people that crowdfunded Quiet Baby. I feel sorry for the people that crowdfunded. Austin said, I have a Movie Maniac sealed. Chucky, Leatherface, the Crow, Norman Bates, and a Necrophile classic figure of the Tall Man. Also a Hellraiser Chatter. I love the Chatter. Love him. Okay, Cinema of the Dead asks a really good question. Christian, that's me. Do you think they will ever remake Return of the Living Dead? How would you feel about it if they did? I don't know. Never say never, because there was a point in time, man, where if you'd have told me they're remaking It, I'd have been like, they're not doing that. Come on, get out of here. No one's going to remake It, So I can't say never. How would I feel about it? I'd feel very defensive. I mean, that's my #1 favorite movie on the planet. Me and Tommy did the roundtable on that, and I said that. I was like, no movie will ever grab my soul. That's me in a movie. That movie is my personality in a sense. You know, I love Return Limited so much. It's like my child, if you will. I mean, for goodness sakes, I'm wearing Tarman hats. So I don't know. I'd be very defensive. I really didn't really thinking about it. So hopefully not. Def Leppard's great too, man. I love my favorite Def Leppard album is it's the one from '92. It's called Adrenalize. I love Adrenalize. Just the songs on it are perfect for me. Let's see. Tommy McDaniel says, "Have you ever watched Never Hike Alone?" Man, I've never watched that, and I need to. I might do it tonight. Like, I'm gonna just say, screw it, I'm watching it because I heard it's nothing but incredibly good stuff about it. Lady Scrub says, "I have to run. It's fun chatting. Keep up the good work on your channel, Christian. I will keep watching. Bye." Thank you, as always. Thank you, as always. Adam says, "Christian, have you watched Fear footage yet?" No, I need to buy it. It's on my Amazon, not wish list. I always put it in my cart and then I don't get it because I say I need to get this movie next. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Within the month. Within the month, I'm going to watch Fear footage. Master Pro Gamer says, "Are you going to watch Brightburn?" Yeah, I'm interested in it. You know, I probably will. It just as soon as I get the chance to, I probably will. I'm really excited for Godzilla, King of All Monsters. That's my biggest hit list movie because I want to experience that in the theater. Yeah, I need to watch Never Hike Alone. I'm assuming it's on YouTube, but I'm kind of confused because I'm seeing like a Blu-ray release of it, so I don't really know what to expect as far as, you know, how it's coming out, when it's coming out, all that kind of stuff. So, but I definitely need to just go ahead and watch Never Hike Alone. So. We'll go a few more minutes, guys. We're almost going into an hour. I usually get burnt out at an hour. That's why I don't do live streams a lot. Okay, let's see. Horror Fan Dead, hello. Okay, okay, man, take it easy. 3B's out. Slasher 101, do you like sci-fi alien movies? It's funny you say that because I went to a game exchange today and I bought a 4-pack, Blu-ray 4-pack of the first 4 alien movies. I never got them on Blu-ray. I have them on Laserdisc. And, I'd watch them on that. But I was like, I need to get these movies on Blu-ray. I need to see. I want to watch Alien 3 on Blu-ray. Alien 3 is a very, not controversial. Alien 3 is a very, I don't know what the word is. It's polarizing. Yeah, polarizing is a good word. Alien 3 is very polarizing because it's just such a very daunting film. And sometimes I like to go to that place, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I like to watch a movie that's just very daunting because it makes you like almost appreciate reality. So, yeah. Master Pro Gamer, did you hear about the movie Mom? No, I've not heard about Mom. Austin says, is it the Alien Anthology set? I'll tell you what, let me go grab it. I need to stretch my legs for a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Y'all get ready. Tommy, if you're still here. So I'll show you guys this today. I picked up these movies. I did pick up Happy Death Day to You, Happy Death Day 2. I haven't seen the first one, so I got to get my hands on that before I watch this, but I knew I'd want to watch these, so I got that. Here is the Alien set I got. Got it for $14.95. It's the Alien quadrilogy. So it's not the anthology set. You're probably referring to one that has a lot more, but I just wanted to get the first 4. This is all I was interested in. And Tommy, check this out. I think you've mentioned this movie before. I got the Human Centipede 2 full sequence, 100% medically inaccurate. I couldn't believe that somebody, brought this into. I couldn't believe that somebody brought this into Game Exchange. So I'm excited to have this. This movie took me to a dark place. This movie took me to a very dark place. I haven't seen 3. I've seen 1 and I've seen 2. And what I tell people is when they talk about these movies, specifically the first movie, those movies are just gross up movies. And I'm like, no, that first Human Centipede is a tension horror movie. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, you're going to tell me that the scariest part of the movie, the scariest part of the first Human Centipede movie is not when you see them tied together. That's funny. Like once you see it, it's almost silly. The scariest part of the movie is when the 2 girls wake up chained in that makeshift hospital room in that doctor's house, and he's explaining to them what he's going to do to them. Imagine that. Imagine being in that situation. That's the scariest part of that movie to me. Get out of here, fly. I'm about to turn into the fly. So let's see. I'm sorry. Did you get around to watching? Have you seen Leprechaun Returns yet, Horror Fan Dad? Yes, I have seen Leprechaun Returns. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Adam L., did you get around to watching Tusk yet? Yes, absolutely loved Tusk. I had a blast with Tusk. I had so much fun with that movie. Austin says, favorite gore scene, Return of the Living Dead 3. I tell you what, I really like, in the beginning, it's like, not the scene where the naked old man is getting resurrected. It's after that. It's when like the Return of the Living, it's when the Return of the Living Dead 3 Tarman zombie thing grabs that security guy and eats him. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part of Return of the Dead 3 because it's classic horror. Cinema of the Dead says, what's your favorite masker prop in your collection? Probably my life-size Chucky doll. It's one of a kind. You know, I had a guy make that for me out of the United Kingdom, so it's just not something anybody can have. So, but I love a lot of my pieces. My Big Ben is made by a gentleman who's no longer with us anymore, so nobody can have that piece anymore either. So, okay, let's see. Master Pro Gamer says, Human Centipede warning, don't watch while eating. I would agree with that. Okay, the Cat Drums 3 says, 3 is so bad. The first 2 Human Centipede movies are actually worth watching, but the third is just really brutal. That is horrible. Now I got to see it. I'm sorry. When you say the movie's brutal, don't watch it. It makes me want to watch it. Slasher 101 says, Christian, I have an extra McFarlane movie Maniac Candyman 3 figure. If you would like, I can send it to you. If you don't already have it, love your channel. I don't want to take that from you. I so appreciate that. I'd like to see you make some money off of it. I don't want to see you just give it away to me for free. But we can maybe discuss something if you want to hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger. But I really do appreciate that. Ernie Hasso, as I assume, Christian. Master Pro Gamer. We're going to wrap things up, guys. We're going to go about 5 more minutes. If you want to get your last questions in, ask me. I always like to do this. I call it the lightning round. Last 5 minutes, guys. Ask me anything ridiculous. You could ask me a serious question, or you could ask me a personal question, or ask me a nasty question. I always love this. Is what I call the lightning round. So, you guys ask away. Give me some crazy questions. So, Master Pro Gamer says, "Are you going to Halloween Horror Nights with the classic Universal monsters?" You know, I keep talking with my wife about that. We want to do it so bad, but we never have done it. You know, we used to talk about Texas Frightmare for the longest time, and we'd never do it. So I'd eventually really like to do that. I've never been. The last time I went to Universal Studios was years ago. Probably, or not probably. It was exactly 2010. So, okay, here come the weird questions. Worst experience watching a horror movie on a date. I'm trying to remember if I ever went to a horror movie on a date. The only thing I can think of, and it's not embarrassing, I was dating a girl that was 2 years younger than me at the time. And it was like, I remember we went to go see, it's probably Insidious. It was either the first Insidious. I was 18 and she was 16, 17. And she just thought that she could get the ticket and then she'd get in. And me being the son of a gun that I am, I'm pretty sure it was the first Insidious. I'm pretty sure me being the son of a gun that I am, we went to go get our tickets, and she had brought one of her friends along, and they were both the same age. So we got tickets to Insidious, and when we went to go to the theater. They don't always do this, but they had a person there that would rip the stub off. Well, they looked at me like, "What are we going to do?" And I was like, "I don't know." I walked up to the guy. He pulled my stub off, and I went and I watched Insidious by myself. So then they just like walked around. That's really like the worst thing. I went on a blind date to go see a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and that was just awkward. It was just so awkward. Didn't know the girl at all. I went to a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so that didn't make it any better. I'm not into those movies whatsoever. But luckily, no bad experiences. Like I never had to throw up or nothing in there. So yeah, the funniest thing was going to see Insidious, and my girlfriend at the time, she was 2 years younger than me, so I was just old enough to see the movie, and she wasn't. But she just thought, well, no one's going to be there. We'll get the tickets and whatever. But I went and watched it by myself, and then they just walked around or did something for like an hour and a half. So yeah. Okay, Austin says, "Have you ever eaten edible undies?" I guess that's weird enough. It's so funny you say that, because when I was in high school, me and my buddies used to love going to Spencer's, and they literally had those. It was like candy. So we bought one and we just ate off of it like idiots, and it tasted like sweet tarts. So yeah. Master Pro Gamer, did your parents ever feel uncomfortable for you watching horror movies at a young age? I wasn't a horror movie fanatic when I was little, but they definitely never just let me watch anything. I can specifically remember them watching Friday the 13th Part 5, though, when I was really little. And they would say, "Get out the room, get out the room." Because I remember the barn scene where they're fighting on top of the barn. I remember that like it was yesterday. But they would not let me watch it. Eventually, growing up, I was never just the only way I really watched horror movies growing up was they had to have been bigger budget horror movies that just like, there's my dog outside, bigger budget horror movies that just crossed over and just big mainstream. But other than that, I didn't really watch a whole lot of horror movies growing up. Dan Christian was a player back in the day. Just kidding. No, I wasn't a player. Well, Tommy says I am. So if Tommy says I was, I wasn't. But guys, we've gone an hour. I feel good about it. I hope you guys feel good about it. Any last minute questions? I'm sure there's a couple movies in my shelf that I bought months ago and haven't watched yet. Or maybe The Burbs. I got a copy of The Burbs. That was pretty fun to watch. We'll see. I've been watching a lot of old WCW wrestling. And I'm kind of burnt out like 4 or 5 pay-per-views. So. Let's see, Cinema of the Dead. You should come to Midsummer Scream, California this August. It's being promoted as the biggest Halloween horror convention in the U.S. now. I can't afford to get over to California, man. That's a long drive for me. I'm over in Louisiana. I wish we had our horror icon. I don't think Louisiana has a horror icon. Maybe Candyman because he came to New Orleans in part 2. I'll take Candyman. Slasher101 asks, what are your thoughts on AEW wrestling? Well, I'll let you know when I start watching some of it. The build-up seems great. I'm a big wrestling fan, but I get in and out. I get in and I get out, and I get in and I get out, and I get in again. I want it to be nothing like the WWE. I want it to basically be what WCW started doing. You know, just we're gonna get serious. We're gonna wrestle. We're gonna be for the you know, the 18-34 male, whatever you call it, whatever that demographic is. We want to do that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm interested in. I hope it does that. I'm a big Cody Rhodes fan. I like him a lot. So. All right, guys, we went over an hour. I had a blast. Thank you guys for great questions. You guys were absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so we got to survive in the sequels going live tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You guys, thank you guys, and I guess we'll wrap it up. So we'll get Tommy here soon. I know Tommy needs to come in and do a video again with us. I haven't done a round table or anything like that. So yeah, Night of the Demons review is coming. So all right, Cinema of the Dead, Austin, Master Pro Gamer, Tommy, everybody, all you guys, thank you for coming in the live stream. Slasher101, thank you. Hit me up, man. We'll talk. You guys are awesome. Always a blast, and I tried to give a little bit of a notice on this one. I did a community post about it, so yeah. So we need to do I would love to do a live commentary again. That was really fun. I've been asked to do podcasts, so that's something I'm actually starting to look into. But I'd have to make it fun. I can't just talk for an hour. I want to do something, have an agenda with it and all that stuff. I'll figure all that out. All right, thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Thanks for the great questions, and thanks for keeping me entertained for an hour. Not me entertaining you. You guys entertained me. And yeah, so to the 12 of you still here, y'all go take it easy. Go pop on a good movie and kick back and relax and enjoy life. So this is Christian Hanna saying peace.